Scott, great.
Dean Campbell's son went to Vanderbilt with me.
Finkley.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You can start.
Dean Campbell was a big influence in my life.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Well, you've been a big influence in my life. I mean, when I look back and I think about, I mean, for all those people that don't know, you know, Gremlins and Goonies and Adventures in Babies and Home Alone, Harry Potter, you have some of the greatest action adventure films in history.
Right.
How does it feel like? How does Pixels fall into that play? I mean, this is a new turn on what you did.
Well, I think you know what, people were always asking me, why don't you do a movie, the kind of movie you wrote in the 80s, like Gremlins and Goonies, why don't you direct something like that? And people have been asking me that for years, but I never had the opportunity until Pixels. I thought Pixels needs to feel like those 80s movies that we used to see in 1985, like Back to the Future, Goonies, as you said, or even Indiana Jones. Wanted to recreate that feeling of those Amblin movies.
Yeah. What was the challenge? Because all these characters that you had to work on licensing these characters and everything else, but all these characters were 8-bit, and now you have them in 2015 and 3D and all. Like, what was the challenge of recreating these?
The challenge was really the opportunity to create something the audience has never seen before, and that took us months. I mean, probably about 16 months to create this giant, you know, voxelized, lit from within Pac-Man that's has to be kind of badass enough that you know he's going to destroy the world, but there has to be this kind of mischievous charm as well. And the fact that when he eats through buses or people or anything, it's not normal destruction. They pixelize. Everything turns into these cubes, and I thought, audience has never seen anything like this before, so I really went for it.
That Donkey Kong set, was that one of the biggest physical sets that?
Yeah, the Donkey Kong set, you know, we could have easily, because today you have a directorial toolbox of all CGI you can use. We could have easily done the whole thing CGI, but I wanted to build those platforms. So when I walked in the first time, saw the full set, and then we put the actors up 100 feet in the air on harnesses, and they're jumping over what will be CGI barrels. It's awesome, you know, because it combines what Spielberg kind of taught me when he did Jurassic Park, where they built some of those dinosaurs in the original, and then they used some CGI, and if you use it together, it creates this kind of real world atmosphere for the audience. Great.
One of the things in this movie is y'all do a time capsule from the 80s that kind of gets the aliens upset.
Right.
The message was taken the wrong way.
I believe that some alien life force sent down real-life video games to attack us.
That makes sense.
In 2015, if you had to leave a time capsule from this year, what would be in your time capsule?
What would be in my time capsule? It would be kind of a sad, this year would be kind of a sad time capsule. Probably one of the saddest time capsules. Yeah, it would be like not the entertainment side of it, but the news side of it would be, cut! Oh, sorry. I guess the time capsule would truly be kind of sad based on recent events. Well, the current events of this year are just really depressing. So I wouldn't want to send those to the aliens because they'd have no respect for us as a culture.
Well, we should send this Pixels movie to them, man.
Maybe
Let them check that out.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, man.
Thanks a lot, man.